Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to really focus on the hamstrings and getting that nice glute hamstring tie-in. Today we're going to take you through a series of exercises. We're super excited to have you back. The first exercise in our series is the single leg back extension. Often used for low back isolation, this machine can also be used to isolate the hamstring by leaving one of your legs out. You will see as Sam performs this exercise that she lifts and lowers slowly and almost curls the leg up behind her. One of the things that I want you to focus on is the mind-muscle connection. Sometimes by tapping the muscle you're intending to work, you signal the brain to be sure that this muscle is engaged throughout the exercise. The next exercise is called a cable pull-through. You want to find a position that works well for you and take a wide enough stance so that your core and body are stable. You want to make sure you do not stack the weight too heavy that it pulls you back. Depending on your flexibility and range of motion, you're going to go down as far as you can, keeping all of the tension in the hamstrings. One way to ensure that you're doing this is by keeping the weight in your heels. You will see as I'm performing this exercise that my toes are lifted off the ground. Our next exercise is the laying dumbbell curl. You can watch as Sam positions the weight in between her feet in order to lift it up to begin to perform this exercise. You will see that she lowers the weight slowly and lifts slowly, keeping the tension in her hamstrings at all times. Again, you can always tap the muscle to ensure that you're engaging that muscle and not using secondary muscle groups to perform the work. With this exercise, you will use a secondary muscle group, the adductors, simply to hold the weight between your feet. But you want to be sure that the tension is always in your hamstrings. You will see at the end of this exercise how Sam pulses at the bottom for a little extra burn. The next exercise are banded squats with a side kick. This will work on glute roundness, giving you that nice side profile to your glutes. You want to make sure throughout this exercise that you keep your core tight and the glutes engaged. The next exercise is banded side steps with a squat. You will see as I'm performing this exercise that I take a wide squat stance and pulse at the bottom. I come all the way up at the end of the set. In our next clip, you'll see Sam, who also performs this exercise. However, she stays very low in the squat position throughout the exercise. Samantha's version is a more advanced version of this exercise. Remember to always start at your own fitness level in order to prevent injury. Our next exercise is glute kickbacks on the machine, however, facing the side. You will see how Samantha's heel is on the plate of the machine and she's pressing out slowly and then back in slowly. If you find that you cannot perform this exercise slowly, it's a good indication that you need to decrease your weight. This exercise will work on glute roundness and give you that great side profile to your glutes. Our next exercise is banded single leg hip thrusts. You will see that Samantha is laying on a mat and she has placed the band around her upper thigh. Elevate one foot on a bench or a wall and lift and lower slowly, again keeping the tension in your hamstrings and glutes throughout the exercise. You can perform this exercise in an advanced manner like Samantha is doing with the bands, or you can perform this exercise without the band as a more beginner. I'm not a huge fan of high impact exercises, and I really like using body weight to train. The bands provide great resistance, and it allows you to focus on the muscle-mind connection rather than just lifting heavy. Our last exercise is called the plate or disc slide. This is a great way to really isolate the hamstrings. You want to make sure that you keep the glutes off the mat to ensure that the tension is kept in the hamstrings throughout the exercise. Thanks for another great workout with us here on our YouTube channel. Be sure that if you're interested in more about Classy Fit, you visit our website at teamclassyfit.com, and always remember to fuel right post-workout.